if you start off the conversation by already this flirty type of vibe, it's going to be so much easier to maintain, and it's going to be so much less pressure for the girl you're talking to and for yourself. So the first one we can do is just a playful tease. This is if you see something about her, maybe it's she did something kind of funny, she's holding some type of unique object, she has something that you can maybe comment on, and you can tease her on that. But the thing about a tease is that you never want it to be insulting. So you're never doing it to bring her down. You're never doing it to actually try to be mean to her. And a lot of guys will say a tease, but they won't, first of all, say the words correctly. And so it'll literally kind of be an insult and it doesn't have room for interpretation to be fun. And it'll also have the wrong type of vibe. So anytime you are saying any words to a person, or even looking at a person, or just being the human that you are emitting a certain type of vibe about you. And that vibe is coming across in the way that you stand, it is coming across in how loud your voice is, where your eyes are looking at, where your head is pointed, where your chest is it like this, is it like this? All these things are giving a vibe about you. And if you come over and you say anything in a nervous type of vibe, it doesn't matter what you're going to say, that vibe is really going to transmit that vibe is going to transmit to her, right? Like if you notice her maybe holding a Starbucks or having a coffee, you can just comment to her, are you a caffeine addict? And the thing that you have to be correct about is the vibe that you have. You can't look at her and say, are you a caffeine addict? Like that's too aggressive. Even that is aggressive. You also can't be, are you a caffeine addict? That's like, oh my god, are you about to kill me? And these type of vibes that you give off are coming through your body language, your eye contact, the way that your voice is heard by other people, where your eyes are looking, how your head is pointed. All of that is coming into your vibe. And what you want to demonstrate in your vibe is that you are relaxed. This will make the other person feel relaxed because, oh, that underline was so bad. This will make the other person feel relaxed because you are relaxed. And it also will show that you're confident, which are two very good things. Now, these are hard things to fake because if you're genuinely not relaxed and you're not confident, then you're going to emit these body language signs of, oh, are you a caffeine addict? Where it shouldn't be like that. The way that you say it is relaxed and confident, but it's also like you're not investing too much in it. Are you like I'm looking directly at her, I'm squared up? It should be so much more subtle. You a caffeine addict? Just like that. It's calm. It's just like I said it. It's in the wind. You can respond if you want to. You don't have to. It's so much less pressure on the other person. And so it's nonchalant. Nonchalant is just you don't care too much about it, okay? Yeah, it is what it is. She can respond if she wants to. Positive, negative, yes or no, it doesn't matter. It's just what it is, right? You a caffeine addict? And then you a caffeine addict, I give her a little look. She doesn't say anything, you go, world is how it is, man, right? And then maybe she does say something back. Now we can actually get into a conversation. Basically, what I'm looking for is just her body language. Does she show any signs of positivity, of wanting to maybe speak? Or is her body language just so negative and dismissive? She doesn't look. She looks away. She faces towards you. That's all you want to say when you start a conversation. You just want to see how the other person's body language is to you. So this is the vibe that will make it most receptive for that person. They'll be like, oh, okay, this person's relaxed. He's confident. Doesn't seem like he needs anything from me. Not gonna kill me. And yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll have a conversation with this guy and I'll engage with him. But it has to come through your vibe. And so the actual tease that you could use is, if she's holding something, you can be, maybe she has a coffee in hand. And the tease here is just saying, addict, you a caffeine addict. Teasing her that, coffee is just something that she needs to live. She's fucking injecting that shit in her veins. And you could go as far as you like with the tease. It's up to you how you phrase it, how you do it. That's where your own personality comes into play. And then you have to feel the vibe, feel the context, feel what you can say and she'll be receptive to and what she won't be, right? You just can't be super oblivious to how the other person is feeling. So that's just a playful tease. Can be on anything. Something she's holding, something she's doing. She has maybe a little stain on her shirt. You can make fun of something that's just so not a big deal. If you start teasing her like about her race or anything, or or big things like this, then she may get a bit pissed at you. And then it turns not into a tease but an insult. And again, the way that you say is very important. You can say something very playful, but if it's coming across as aggressive, oh my god, is she gonna react aggressive? You a caffeine addict? You a caffeine addict? It's like, dude, the fuck are you doing? Get the hell away from me. Are you serious? Next one is a genuine compliment. A genuine compliment where it's coming from a place of, I don't need anything in return, and I actually really do like this certain thing about you because I can appreciate it from my own personal life experience. That is something that is more honest, that a woman would be more receptive to, any person would be more receptive to. And so this is something that when they smile, you can compliment them on their smile. Because it took them something to do, right? Once they smiled, then you got the compliment on it. That comes way more natural than they haven't even smiled at all, and you're like, I love your smile. It's like, I haven't even smiled. So this can be on something that they're wearing, maybe it's their outfit, but it should be something that they've put effort into. Because now you're complimenting more than just their body, you're complimenting their soul. You're complimenting their decisions to do something about the way that they look, the way that they present themselves. You know, how big your tits or ass are, right? That's just more natural. And I guess you could compliment on it, but you would expect some slaps. And, you know, all girls are different, but that's what I would do. So this is a much non-aggressive way of starting that conversation than saying, ah, Lolita, the ass is fat. And so a genuine compliment is, again, the vibe has to be warm. It has to be like you mean it. Your eye contact has to be direct with the person. You can't be like, excuse me, I absolutely admire your outfit today, and I'm not even looking at you. It's like, what the fuck? And it also be, I can't be too close. Hey, excuse me, I absolutely am. And now I'm too in, again, nonchalant. Excuse me, yeah, absolutely admired your outfit today. It gorgeous, really. You're stunning, genuinely. Yeah, really. What's your name? Oh, my name's. And now you're already into a conversation. Again, you're just checking if her body language is receptive. So we have this, the true emotion. And then we have what society does to us, which kind of puts a whole bunch of this lump on top of us, which kind of shows it hard to, you know, show our true emotion. And so this is why kids are way more expressive, way more laughing, way more playful, way more just in their nature, talkative, socialized. You go to any, like, you go to places these days, people are on their phones, they're to themselves. You start a conversation. Some of them think it's weird to start a conversation. No one will go out of their way to talk. It's a very more closed off society that we live in. And people who are confident, extroverted, and able to be bigger than the environment that they're in are rare. So that is what I believe that removing this stuff is, removing all that beliefs, the mindsets, the stigmas around stupid shit. And now you're just able to show your true emotion. I'm able to laugh loud. I'm able to joke, and I'm able to be that person who is that other people are looking at, because I don't care about all that bullshit on top. I'm just showing the true emotion. Okay, last one again is a curiosity question. So this one is good because it'll kind of spark a back and forth, which is amazing for flirting. Flirting is like, everything about flirting is a back and forth. It's a, I give, you take, I take, you give. It's this that is playful and is kind-hearted in nature. So something like this could be, you know, you go up to a girl and you say, "Okay, can I ask you a question?" It's kind of it's a deeper question. It may take a second to think about, but it's interesting. I like you to hear about it. I like to see what you would do in this dilemma, you know? And again, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. But these are good ways that you can even say it a bit poorly, but they'll still be receptive to it. People would still be receptive to this because they're just engaging, they're emotionally engaging. And so maybe this could be, if you were to go back in time It's just a very engaging question. If someone who took care of themselves, groomed themselves well, came up to me and was very relaxed, confident, friendly when they spoke to me, emotionally calibrated, understood if I was feeling a bit off, was able to recalibrate themselves to that, and they asked me this question, I would be pretty fucking engaged. I'd be like, okay, I'd probably go in the future just to see, how the world plays out. Actually, I'd probably go in the past and, look at history. Whole bunch of ways that people can look at this. And I like this because you can challenge them. So you would never go to the future. I didn't say that. I would say I would rather go to the past. Right? And so you can challenge them, and you can, again, it's never this challenging is not aggressive or true, but you're challenging them on a playful question already. In this essence, this question is playful. It's not true. It's made up. And so you can challenge them quite hard because it's not what they would really do. It's like this fake scenario in which they do. And they can feel that playfulness coming off of you. And you can get into a conversation about this. You can go different ways. And again, it's about starting the conversation in an interesting way so you can show that your vibe is relaxed, cool, confident, you're at ease. They can feel that. And then you can see from their body language if they're interested or not interested and calibrate from there. And so these 3 ways to start the conversation are the best ways. They make it the most playful. They inherently make it very flirty. The only thing I would not do is in the genuine compliment is don't compliment too much. And what I mean by that is if you compliment a girl on something that she's doing or has or said, don't say it another 4 times back to back to back, right? Because a lot of guys will do is they'll run out of things to say and they'll just go back to complimenting the girl. Yeah. Anyways, you're just so pretty. Like, fuck, you are so pretty. Oh my God, you are so gorgeous, for real. And the girl's just like, right? So it's just, even if I was a guy, which I am, and a girl said that to me, just kept complimenting me because she couldn't think of anything else, to be like, okay, like, you have anything else to say? And so that's the only thing I would do on here. A playful tease. Again, don't tease too much. Don't fucking shove the teases down at every opportunity. The teasers are something that you feel naturally and you can do, but they're not you just don't do it too much where it's fucking horrible. Like, it's just cheesy. And the curious question, if they're not into it, they don't like the question, just leave. Like, right? If this, like, I don't really care about your question, man. You don't have to be like, the fuck, you're gonna answer my question. Just be like, yeah, no worries, bro. But it's a very fun question. I think anyone would want to answer that shit. So with that, this has been this video. 3 easy conversation starters to make any opening flirty. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Love you. Peace.